Here at the start, I think when people hear this notion, teaching to transform, what can occur to us, of course, is how by becoming a teacher, we are going to transform others. But I actually wanted to start with your view of how teaching transforms the teacher. And if you could each talk about that from your own personal experience and what you think the act of teaching itself does to transform the teacher.
Yeah, I'd love to start. First of all, I just want to say that this program is one of the best things I've ever done in my life. I've done a lot of teaching and writing in centers and things, and this feels like the culmination with you, Tara, and sounds true, of all our years of work, and kind of pouring in the best that we know in all kinds of ways and lessons and mentors and community. You'll hear about it. And it really transforms people. And the essence from your question that's so beautiful is that I've been training teachers for 3 or 4 decades. And I love to watch people blossom, people who are in themselves maybe hesitant. Could I teach? What do I do with this? And then as you learn and as you partner with others and you practice, it draws what's beautiful out of you. You become the very thing that you teach. And to watch people grow in that way, even from initial hesitation and questions and so forth, is one of the sweetest things that I ever get to participate in. It's really a special field to be part of with others.
Yeah, just to add, I mean, as Jack said, it brings out who people are. You know, it's like it's already in them, but teaching actually brings it out. I'm thinking of one teacher I was with who I've known for a number of years, and he used to be kind of very dedicated to being heard, having other people get his wisdom. And I was just with him in a small group, and just to watch him listening and to sense that through these years of teaching transformed him to hold a space for others that was just the presence was so beautiful. And just to speak personally about, you know, for me, teaching, it lets me spend huge swaths of my time paying attention to what most matters to me, which is how mindfulness and compassion can wake up our hearts and minds. And I get to do that with other people. You know, it's amazing to be with other people and really reflecting on what wakes us up. And what that means is that when difficulty arises in my life, as it does in every life, it's more quickly held in that space of what we're all facing. Plus anything really challenging, I know I get to use as a good teaching talk, you know, eventually. But I'll give you an example just of how it transforms us. It was last week I was teaching a retreat, and during the retreat, my back started spasming. And in my old self, I would have immediately felt oppressed and and I got sidelined some. I couldn't teach all the things I wanted to. I would have felt like I was letting people down. I would have spiraled into something that felt like failure. But because I was in teaching mode and what I've learned from it, there was a sense, oh, this is the practice. There are huge numbers of other people going through physical or emotional pain. In other words, it connected me with something larger. And that's what I've seen happens to people who become teachers, that there's a sense that, you know, that the light and love of the universe is flowing through, not that I'm doing it, but belonging to something larger. And that is such a sweet experience.